Tonight, the search is on for 3 Dennery fishermen who are reportedly missing at sea. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre details budgetary plans for economic elevation, and a Pave teen has been charged for robbery and the unlawful possession of firearm and ammunition.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News with Daniela Edwin.
Good evening. It is Thursday, April 27th, 2023. I am Daniela Edwin. Welcome to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. We are on Flow Channel 117, Kiss FM, the Caribbean Hot FM mobile app, and the Caribbean Hot 7 TV Facebook page. Not forgetting those of you using the Hot 7 plug and play antenna. Thank you for joining us. The search is on for 3 Dennery fishermen who are reportedly lost at sea. According to preliminary reports, the men ventured on a routine fishing expedition on Wednesday evening, but failed to return to their dwellings. Fisheries Minister and Parliamentary Representative for Dennery South, Alfred Prosper, expressed concern over the incident, prompting him to once again underscore the importance of the vessel monitoring systems.
3 fishermen from the community of Dennery have been reported missing after they failed to return to the ports they departed from on Wednesday evening. The men were said to have embarked on a regular fishing venture off the coast of Martinique. The family at this time is hoping for their safe return, as in the past, fishers have met their untimely demise while being lost at sea. The St. Lucia Marine Unit has confirmed the report was made and has contacted the French authorities and other search and rescue agents in the region to assist in the search. On Thursday morning, ahead of the Parliament sitting, it was Parliamentary Representative for Dennery South and Fisheries Minister Alfred Prosper who informed of the absence of the fishers. He has joined the family in hoping for their safe return.
I'm hoping that they are safe out there and that we will see them get into port very shortly. I just pray that all is well and they are safe.
Recently, a Vieux Fort fisherman who was reported missing succumbed at sea. His companion was the one who completed the daunting task of swimming to shore with the lifeless body. In light of these recent incidents, Prosper has reiterated his call to fishermen to take advantage of the free vessel monitoring system, as it is a useful tool which can assist with the locating of fishers in the event of a crisis.
It just leads me to the whole point of our vessel monitoring device, that we want to encourage our fishers and boat owners to take advantage of. It is free of charge and will provide us an opportunity to reduce on occurrences of our fishers not able to get to port when they should, simply because they may encounter various challenges. It could be engine problems, it could be other problems related to the weather, and we want to bring an end to our fishers being lost at sea.
Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Kareem Nelson.
For his second budget as Prime Minister, Honorable Philip J. Pierre and his cabinet of ministers has crafted policies that would build on the socio-economic gains of 2022-2023 and also inspire positive economic trends throughout the 2023-2024 financial year. Here's more in this report from the Office of the Prime Minister.
For his second budget as Prime Minister, Honorable Philip J. Pierre and his cabinet of ministers have crafted policies that would build on the socio-economic gains of 2022-2023 and also inspire positive economic trends throughout the 2023-2024 financial year.
We as a country have good reasons to celebrate because of the economic gains we have made, notwithstanding the external challenges and concerns about citizens' security.
St. Lucia's post-COVID economic health continues to move from strength to strength under Prime Minister Pierre's stewardship. For the second consecutive fiscal year, St. Lucia is on course to register double-digit GDP growth of 18.1% in 2022, a marked improvement when compared to the 12.1% GDP projection in the previous year. Prime Minister Pierre has successfully nursed St. Lucia's economy from the sharpest GDP decline to the second best performing economy in the entire CARICOM region since assuming office mid-year 2021. The key economic indicators are trending in the right direction as a result.
Guyana, St. Lucia, and Barbados recorded the highest growth rates, and St. Lucia recorded the second highest growth rate after Guyana.
For the first time since 2010, the national unemployment rate dropped to 19% by the end of 2022, and youth unemployment declined to its lowest levels in 13 years.
We remain committed to driving overall unemployment, and in particular youth unemployment, down to single digits before the end of this parliamentary term.
The overall deficit has been slashed from $287 million in 2021 to a projected $17.3 million by the end of 2023. Following 3 consecutive years of deficits, the primary balance returned to a surplus of $82.4 million. The current balance has improved from a deficit of $139.1 million to a surplus of $12.6 million in 2023. The debt to GDP ratio is down to 69.8% in 2022 from a high of 85.9% in 2021. The government has directed resources derived from the economic gains of the previous year to ensure local vulnerable populations receive additional support. A further $5 million has been injected into the public assistance program, increasing the allocation to $25.9 million. The St. Lucia Social Development Fund has distributed more than $17 million in social intervention programs. $7 million has been allocated to the home care program to secure care for the elderly. An additional $10 million has been allocated to the Ministry of Equity to provide social assistance to the island's needy.
Our economic policies go beyond revenue generation and are also intended to assist those who justly and deservedly require assistance.
The average St. Lucian household also benefited from financial interventions at the behest of the Prime Minister and his cabinet. The government spent $40 million to subsidize LPG cooking gas in 2022. $8.9 million in tax refunds have been paid out to date. $18.3 million in outstanding back pay was disbursed to public servants during the fiscal year. Government pensioners each received a one-off payment of $500 last year. At least 10,000 public and private sector workers will be exempted from paying income tax this year. And NIC pensioners currently enjoy a 4.2% increase on their monthly payments. More relief measures will be implemented in the coming months.
I propose the following: a rebate of $1 per gallon on fuel for all registered fishers. A one-off payment of $600 for government pensioners payable in November 2023. A $600 increase in the one-time allowance to teachers, bringing the amount to $1,100. An extension of duty rebate on vehicles which were available to frontline workers during COVID-19 to customs and correctional officers. I propose, Mr. Speaker, a one-year window for the local purchase or import of these vehicles, which will end in July 2024.
The strategic choices comprised in Prime Minister Pierre's 2023-2024 budget is designed to respond to the challenges confronting St. Lucia, with the aim of securing a better life for its citizens and inhabitants. The strategic choices for the 2023-2024 budget will target health, national security, and economic sustainability. From the Office of the Prime Minister, Rihani Isabel.
On Thursday, 20th April 2023, about 6:30 p.m., officers attached to the Criminal Investigations Department received a report of a robbery at Montfortune Castries. On arrival on the scene, officers were informed that the victim was transported to a medical facility via ambulance. Officers were also informed that 1.357 revolver firearm with 6 rounds of ammunition was stolen from the victim. On Saturday, April 22nd, 2023, 18-year-old Jelani Reynolds of Pavey Castries was arrested in relation to the robbery at Montfortune on Thursday, April 20th. He has been subsequently charged for robbery, grievous harm, possession of ammunition, and possession of firearm. Jelani Reynolds was escorted to the 1st District Court Castries on Monday, April 24th, where bail was denied. He was remanded in custody. That concludes the first segment of the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Coming up, the government of St. Lucia inches closer towards the establishment of a minimum wage. And the island's finest tourism workers are rewarded at the first ever Jimmy's Award ceremony.